All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Howdy.
How's everybody's Friday night going so far?
Chilling.
Sweet. Looks like Loled is going to join us. I think he's going to be flying on his Xbox. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to max out my resources and see if it crashes. I had a crash the other day, like right as I was taxing, and I was on VATSIM, and they were like, "Where'd you go?" Turn down the ambient. Did you get the flight plan file and all that, Brendan?
Yep, should be all good.
Sweet.
On the runway now, or parking spot.
Okay, yeah, I'm still at the fuel box.
Yeah, fuel box, that's where I am.
You're on top of each other.
Probably. Oh yeah, I see you. Okay, you're right in front of me.
Got touch.
I'll go ahead and make a turn here. Bunka Gunk and his Bonanza Eurofighter. (906). We can taxi to actually the end of the runway there. And we'll wait. We'll take off at like 9:15. 15 after the hour gives people some time to join in case they're running behind.
I'll follow you.
Are you going to the other end of the runway?
Yeah, I'm gonna come out here and turn right.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. How's taxing in that thing, Bunka Gunk?
Oh, it's a challenge.
We'll probably notice him doing loops around us and barrel rolls.
We're taxiing on the runway.
Oh yeah, back taxi for sure. It's Sri Lanka, you know.
No rules.
What's going on, Industrial Parasite? See you there. One thing I'm going to do when I get to the end of the runway here is I'm going to go in and change my rudder settings. I've got them all jacked up. Like the waveform, you know what I mean, or the input. It's like I tried to change it for the better, and it turned out it made it much less smooth.
Those things can be a bit of a mystery.
Mm-hmm. Got your flaps down on that jet?
I do. Yeah.
That's funny. I definitely see the flaps down on the Bonanza, so that's one thing that translates.
We're gonna take off in formation.
Delta formation. Alright, turn on the parking brake. Ah, Loled says he went back to get something faster. Gotcha. So he's gonna catch up with us. Check the Discord to see if anybody's said anything here. Dun dun dun. Okay, cool. Is low lead and no, he wouldn't be industrial parasite. So we got a couple of people in the stream. There he is on the end of the runway. In the diamond. Alright, so I need to push escape and load my controls. Dude, Tyson and Sparky absolutely love hanging out, which is awesome.
Do they? Good.
Yeah. Alright, control surfaces. Primary control surfaces.
Taxi faster, low lead.
Okay, so that's not where I'm going to do it. Where am I going to do it? I'm going to have to do it in Windows, I think. But you know what? I have a feeling that if I do something to change my controls in Windows, it's going to like confuse the game. So I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, this is the first non-solo group flight I've had in a while. All right. So what do we have here? We got two Barons, a Eurofighter Typhoon that looks like a Bonanza, and a DA-62. All right. It's a good looking group. Thanks for joining, guys. Loled's
Yep.
not on voice yet because he's waiting for his wife to go to sleep.
Don't anger the sleeping wife.
Oh yeah, you know the drill. Okay, what time do we have here? Is it 15 after the hour? Well, we'll give it 3 minutes. After hearing that story today about the Spirit pilot that saw the flight crew or the cabin crew at the bar, I read the article. I saw it on Yahoo News.
Did you?
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Uh-oh. Too much
That made
throttle.
it discouraging.
Yeah, are you familiar with the whole Spirit crisis that happened?
Uh-uh.
So Spirit had some sort of a technical issue with their scheduling software. So like a lot of cabin crew got stranded places. Some airplanes didn't have any crew to take off with. It was just a mess. And
So the kill time at the bar.
well, the company told this pilot that they couldn't find any flight or any cabin crew for his flight, so they had to cancel his flight. And he was like, okay, whatever, and he walked off the airplane and went into the restaurant that was in the terminal. And he walked into the terminal restaurant and saw four cabin crew just sitting around having lunch, and they're like, yeah, we don't know where we're supposed to be. They haven't told us where to report. And he's like, well, you could have got on my flight.
Sounds like a failure in communication there.
Yeah, total system breakdown. But Meanwhile, I got an email confirming that I still have $20 credit from Spirit.
Well, that'll get you far.
Their flights before the pandemic were dirt cheap. I mean, terribly uncomfortable to sit in, but dirt cheap.
I don't know if I've ever heard of them.
Yeah, it's a bargain U.S. airline, and I could fly from Denver, Colorado to Orlando, Florida for like 30 or 40 bucks.
Damn. So $20 will get you halfway across the country.
Yeah, pretty
Have
much.
you, have you guys already taken off or whatever?
No, we're waiting. We're waiting for just another couple of minutes, letting everybody kind of catch up in the room.
All right, so I'm like 7 miles from landing, and then I'll swap over.
Do it. Haven't seen you in a
Haven't
while,
seen you in a
Boss
while.
Money.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy, but been doing a lot of the A320, and I feel like doing a little, general aviation. Why not? Group flight. What
Yeah.
uh, what kind of aircraft you guys rolling?
A couple of us are in the Baron. Uh, one of us is in a Diamond. It's basically twins.
Some twin props.
Yeah.
And a Bonanza.
And a Eurofighter Typhoon disguised as a Bonanza.
Incognito.
I guess I can give the audience what they want here and show the airplanes. Never could get the hang of drone mode. I know some people are really good with that, but I never
You have an
really caught
Xbox
on.
controller?
I've got a Logitech controller that I use for it. It's real easy.
Yeah, if you have an Xbox controller or anything like that, like a gamepad controller,
Yeah.
it's easy.
It's super easy.
You just gotta go into the camera setting every time, make it quicker.
Yeah,
Launch.
you can also use F5 to speed it up and F6 to slow it down.
Okay.
That way you don't have to dick around with going in the camera settings. I presume you can also map that to a button on the controller, but I haven't got around to it yet.
That really fancy HOTAS. I think it's a Logitech product, but it's like the X52 or whatever. It's got, I want to say, 3 or 4 hat switches on it.
I don't have that many fingers.
I know. I saw this controller. I said, man, you got to be a savant to be able to operate it.
I usually use Thrustmaster HOTAS. It's got quite a few buttons, but they're all easy to use.
Thrustmaster makes great products.
Yeah, it was cheap. I think I got it for like $60, but it's
That's-
pretty
that's what-
nice
That's
for what
I'm
it
rocking.
is.
I'm rocking that, but I have the throttle disabled because it's just way too finicky. So I end up just getting like the Logitech throttle quadrant thing that you mount on your desk. Like
I
The
have
three
that.
lever.
No, I have
Yeah.
that, and I also have a honey.
yeah.
I've got a honeycomb alpha too, but this is usually a sim racing rig, so I usually don't mess around with setting that up. Just use the HOTAS because it can be here all the time.
For the budget friendly, it works just fine.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Just it feels a little small in your hand.
Oh, there's a joke there.
Kind of use your fingers to move it instead of your whole hand. But it's nice. It feels nice. Looks nice.
Oh, so many jokes.
I would use it with my HOTAS, but the throttle on this has tons of buttons and rocker that I use for trim. It's real nice.
Did any of you guys play DCS?
Messed around with it a long time ago, but I'm kind of a casual flyer and I was overwhelmed. I was like, damn, I need a cheat sheet here to remember what all to do.
It is very overwhelming. I never even started
It
to
really
play the
is.
software, but I wanted to try to run a server, just to to give people a place to play, and even, excuse me, on the server back end, it just seemed overwhelming.
Yeah, same way with the flight. You got to know all the procedures and controls and this one's nice and easy. Suits my style.
There you go. How's your approach looking, Boss Money?
Oh, I just landed.
On a score of
Flying around.
1 to 10, what would you say you got?
It wasn't really the best. I'd probably say probably like a 5 in the 152. I'm so used to flying Airbus, just it's a little bit different.
Got to
A
drop a lot farther, don't you?
little bit more touchy. I'll get it though. I came in really good speed and everything.
You are your harshest critic, remember that.
Well, and your passengers.
Oh my gosh, have you guys seen the Ryanair a hard landing compilation?
No,
It's one of
I
those
don't know if I
great,
want to.
yeah, it's a great YouTube compilation of like just passenger views of hard Ryanair landings.
Oh,
I hear somebody.
I can usually get the GA planes down pretty smooth. Probably this one too.
For me, it depends on how last minute I choose to land. Sometimes I'll fly over a field and be like, that looks like a good spot, and just dive
Yeah,
bomb it.
stuff it down.
What settings do you guys have for? You got like all players?
Yeah,
Yeah, all players seems to work out pretty well as far as the
You
group
guys,
flights.
you guys on the east?
East US, yeah.
That's why I don't see any of you guys at the VCRI, right?
I think it's VKRI.
Ah,
BCRI.
Is it VC?
Yeah, that's what the map says anyway.
Matala, Rajapaksa.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, however you say it.
Oh, I see where you guys are. You guys are on the damn runway.
So I
Yep.
chose this route because there was a viewer on the Twitch a while back that he was from Sri Lanka, and he was just like, oh my gosh, can you please do a flight in my country? I've never seen it from the air, and everybody's playing simulator, so I kind of remembered that. I hope he tunes in or sees the recording.
I don't know if I've ever flown around here.
Yeah, and I looked at it on ForeFlight and on the Google Maps, and it's got some really nice national park areas, like with pretty beautiful mountainsides.
Are you guys doing like direct VFR?
Uh, we're, the flight plan file, I don't know if you looked in the, or if you're an Xbox user or what, but there's a flight plan file actually in the genuine chat.
Oh, okay.
Need a radar waved at me. I haven't flown with him in a while.
All right. What should I fly then? Like
We are in the Baron.
Beechcraft?
Yeah.
Low lead is just going off.
Hey, I mean, you guys can definitely have fun. If your throttle has tons of buttons, you may need to see a doctor. Oh, Loled, you're funny. He's a funny guy. He's watching the Twitch. Oh, that sounded like a gunshot. Every now and then I hear stuff out my window and I'm just like, what kind of neighborhood is this?
Yeah.
Let's see if Bunker Gunk and Loled can race.
Oh, I forgot to load the damn flight plan. But
Oh, there's a puppy in my face. Or you can't just escape Sparky by jumping in my lap, dude.
Co-pilot.
Yeah, right. This
I gotta
isn't
reload.
this isn't your safe spot. Go on. Whoa. So I have to tell you guys, I discovered buffalo kosher dill pickle chips.
Heard of those? I've heard of buffalo pickles anyway.
I am hooked, man. I'm hooked. I'm not gonna open
Nice.
them and like get pickle juice all over my controller, but I'm
Go for it.
drooling. I see
I
boss
gotta
money.
try and figure out
Yeah,
how
I'm gonna
to
be.
retrim this thing because I'm like pointed straight at
Oh
the
my
ground.
god, my fucking sim just crashed. Rip.
Is it?
Happens
Does
to
it
all
have
of us
like
lately.
does it have any auto trim or anything on there?
I have no idea.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I think I know why my sim crashed. Cause I tried to load into a livery that I haven't loaded into the Beechcraft yet since season 5 update, and I guess you have to load into the default livery first. Or whatever.
Also, one
And
thing I read on the FlightSimulator.com Zendesk forum is that your Windows has to be completely up to date in order to talk correctly with the simulator.
yeah,
Interesting.
I did a Windows update just earlier today. Actually, I did
I have a I have a pending update.
Yeah, if your update is not 100%, apparently it can cause CTDs.
It
I
mostly
didn't
works okay for me. Occasionally when I end a flight, I get a CTD, but I don't get many in the
It's
middle of a
I
flight.
try to do something like as soon as I load it in, I try to exit out to the main menu real quick, and I think the sim just was just like, okay, fuck that. And
I had a crash. Like I was on final. It was an hour and a half flight. Beautiful flight. Was lined up perfectly with the runway. And right when I made my base to final turn, it just shut down. And I was like, oh.
Uh, wah wah.
All right. So we got
that's
a couple
heartbreaking.
people.
Yeah, just wait for me. I won't be that long. Like shit loads quicker now that I got it on SSD and stuff.
Oh, you're good, man. It is all good.
And
We
I
got
got
nothing but time. It's Friday night.
hell yeah. Then I gotta start up the damn beast.
See, I appreciate that. I appreciate people who don't just use the control E.
No, I do the real start. I'll just start up like checklist, whatever. I like to do that. You know, it's part of the process, part of the sim.
So I was all about, and I'm still all about the C700, the longitude. And
I just wish I. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I had the flow down for the startup like real good because it's a simple flow in that jet.
Yeah.
And after the update, like the 40 gig one, I got in the jet and I went and did my flow and my cousin was with me and he was gonna fly it. I was gonna let him do his first jet experience.
Oh
And
man, you couldn't get it started.
well, we looked at the end numbers and I was like, well, the end numbers stabilized, but they were only at like 15 or 20%. And I was like, that seems really low, but they're equal. I was like, that almost seems like just starter end numbers, you know. And I was like, this is weird. And we tried to give it power, and the power didn't affect anything. And I was like, what's going on?
The
They
bleeds.
they enabled the fuel cutoff switch.
Oh, so that limits the amount of fuel going to the engine.
Yeah, so now you have to hit the fuel cutoff switch to open the valve, and then the engines will start up. But it's just one of those things that they slipped into the update, like a switch that was previously inoperable.
Like you know, how you can click on any point on the map and you'll start at 5,000 feet. Like I don't think you can edit that. Like why can't you just edit that down to 0? And
The
then you can start.
altitude?
Yeah, like when I want to like spawn at like a small bush airport and there's no parking space. It's just spawn at the run. You know, have that option to just spawn next to it. You know, and that kind of.
There was a thing when the sim first came out where I was making super custom flight plans, and you would sometimes start airborne over the field, especially if it was an unmarked field. And I bet that's where that came from. Because I'm sure when you're saying bush fields, you're talking about stuff that might not necessarily render as an airport.
Probably, yeah. Like it's just like a grass strip or something. Like there's no real like controls and all that.
Yeah. Guys, I have 46 followers on my Twitch. I'm getting
Alright,
close to the 50.
dude. So like, how do I load? Okay, I have to hit the load down here, right?
Oh, you gotta go to like more and then whatever.
That's it. More.
Yeah, they hid the load save button, which is
Like yeah,
silly.
and the pause when you hit escape, you can't just hit escape again.
Did you just
I
hit the ground, Bunker Gunk?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. I'm sure you have damage off.
Yeah, I do. But
Oh, you disappeared.
yeah, I did.
Alright, we don't
I
have
was,
to talk about it anymore.
I was upside down.
I had to like redo my profiles for my auto quadrant and everything. Like I definitely still use the thrustmaster even for the buttons, all that.
Okay. Was this
But I just
post
don't have the
update?
I just don't use the throttle.
Because after the update, I also had to remap a few things. Not everything, but a few things I lost.
Yeah, everything was fucky wucky. It was like I had to redo a mouse profile and everything. Like it was dumb.
Wow.
I've I had none of that with the update. It's weird how we all have such very different experiences.
Wasn't a
It,
huge deal, but yeah, it's kind of annoying.
yeah, that what you're saying about the different experiences is very interesting. It's almost on a system by system basis, but I can't imagine being the same operating system that there's a whole lot of differences. But the Azure language is so new.
Yeah, I've never seen a game where so many people have such varied results and problems or success.
When I first started using it a year ago, it's almost a year now. I talked a lot of crap about the people that made it, because I was just like, there's so many bugs and I can't believe they released it and blah 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 blah. But dude, I bet you there's probably like 5,000 people in France just jamming out on keyboards trying to fix it.
Probably.
Does France even have an army anymore? I don't know why I went down this tangent.
Yeah, I think so. I know they have an Air Force.
Okay.
I can't stop. Come
Oh,
on.
oh, 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 oh. Air brake, air brake, air brake.
Uh,
Hold the
oh,
handbrake.
oh, just slightly
Drift it.
touched the grass.
It's
Okay.
still good, it's still good. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And boss money should be showing up any minute.
Yeah, I gotta change some things real quick.
Do it, man. I mean, once we take off, it's only going to be like an hour flight, hour and a half. Unless we stop at airports, which we might stop at some airports.
I bet I can challenge that speed.
Low lead says engines off. Oh yeah. See, I thought ahead, low lead to add extra fuel because it starts you off with 50% capacity, and I went ahead and bumped it up to around like 75%. And that's another thing is with the update, they took out the percentage bar and added or turned them into different gallon bars. So now you have gallons per side instead of overall percentage. But that may have also been because I was at the fuel box, but I'm not sure. I like to start all of my flight plan files off at the fuel box. Or the fuel farm, as we say.
Back seats in this thing look super cramped. And they're on the floor.
Are they the cafe seats? Oh, they are the cafe seats.
No, but they're like Yeah, you basically are sitting on the floor.
Oh, dude, the back seat in an airplane, you better be a midget.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I
definitely be
mean,
shoulder to shoulder in these things.
I mean, little people. You guys want to hear an off color joke?
They're
What's really short and intense?
intense. Midget camping.
Yes, he got it. He got it. Ugh.
They'd fit back here.
Tyson, you would be a perfect flying dog. You know that? Because you're like 8 pounds and Sparky's like 12 pounds. Oh my god, you scratched my neck. Alright, get down. Get down, buddy. See, the way dogs show affection is very different than the way I show affection.
Ha! You don't scratch?
Yeah, I'm not like, oh, I love you so much, I'm gonna scratch your face. It just never struck me as a thing to do.
I'm sure some women are into it.
Yeah, it's definitely a different personality. Alright. How you looking there, boss money?
Oh, I'm doing the startup right now.
Procedures. So I found out today that some pilots rely on their G1000s to switch fuel tanks. I thought that was really interesting. I said, "How does that work?" And they said, "Oh, we just set a timer on the G1000, and when the timer goes off, we switch our tanks, like 30 minutes."
Ah,
Okay, Low Lead AV has a joke. He says, "What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat?"
The wheelchair.
Oh, is that it, Low Lead? You got to respond in the chat. Tell me if that was it.
sounds about right.
Is that the answer?
We're gonna find out because he's not on voice. He's talking through the chat, so we're gonna find out in a second.
Okay.
Is it wheelchair? Oh, he says exactly. Yep, you're correct.
Alright, what's our altitude we're going to?
I set mine for 1500. We might go a little lower, but for the start, we'll go to 15. The chair. He says the chair. uh, we have fun here.
I think I'm good.
All right. Just wanted to say what's up to Industrial Parasite. He's still tuned in. Yep, we're like when you come down the taxiway, we're on runway 05. So turn right, and you'll see us all hanging out on the end here. And I don't see your gamer tag, so you may want to check your server.
Did for a minute earlier. He popped up there.
Did it, boss money?
Yeah, a while ago, but I haven't seen him for a while.
And it also seems now that it's range based, like it used to be like
Yeah,
constant.
I've had problems too, where if I get within about like 100 meters of somebody, they disappear.
And I want to say that I was part of I was one of the very first flight simulator trolls where I would stand on top of somebody that I didn't like, and my gamer tag would supersede theirs. And it was really funny. After I changed my gamer tag to Genuine Sim, they all got upset.
What do I got this thing flashing bat amp. Like, what do I do with that? Forget.
So your uh, alternator button might not be on.
Where is that at?
It'd be bottom left on the panel of the Baron, right next to your master battery. You got a master battery, master alternator. Uh, Bat amp would be. Let me take a look here. It seems like it would be something to do with the draw overwhelming the feed. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this. Yep, I'm having issues with my yoke already too. So if I took off, I'd be turning to the left. I've got to go to my set up game controllers, and I've got to recalibrate my flight controls. Guys, I'm glad we took this
Yeah,
time
dude.
on the ground.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure like I wasn't. Now I got this ignition thing flashing.
Yeah, it's saying my controls are pulling to the left there, so let's go ahead and calibrate this.
So what do I do with the ignition flashing? I went to off with it. I think.
Control E and get out here. Cheat it.
All right, whatever.
You know, what's funny is I remember this process from having my CH yoke. Do you guys remember the CH yokes?
Heard
So
of
when I
them.
taxi out, I turn right. Right. See you guys.
Yeah.
Correct. Let me calibrate that one more time. If I'm going to calibrate this, I might as well. The control.
I had to like bind the axes to the throttles and the prop and
Oh, you
just
had a
make sure
lot
you.
of fun then.
Oh yeah, because it didn't save the profile that I had set for this aircraft. I had to go do it again. They should save it this time. I just have to reprogram everything, which is kind of it is what it is.
Okay, let's go ahead and change my dead zones. Oh, how's it? CTEC for Apollos. Properties, cancel, advanced. Okay. Properties. Dead zones. Left to right to rudder. Slightly increasing my dead zone. See, I don't see where I was prior to this as far as setting this up, but you know what, guys? We're all here. Lola's ready to go. That's
You
for
see
sure.
me? I'm rolling up the runway.
And let's
See
give
how
it
it
a
is. Runway.
let's give it full throttle here. Brakes off, feet to the floor. Oh, here comes low lead.
I'm still rolling up the runway. I don't see you guys.
So are you set to all players on your player settings and stuff?
Pretty sure.
Alright, positive rate, gear up, lights off, autopilot on. I'm gonna go ahead and reduce power and slow down. Yeah, I don't see your tag either, and I did not see you in your aircraft. Which begs to ask, is it a server thing? I see Bunkagunk, Brandon, and Lowlead. Who's in front there? I saw someone in front.
I'm just gonna spawn on the damn runway. See if I can take off. See you guys.
Yeah, you'll definitely be able to see us at some point. Lowlead's actually doing a touch and go, so you'll probably be able to see him pretty easy.
I can try and wait around for him too if you want.
I mean, yeah, I could go ahead and put it in heading mode too, and we can just we'll orbit the airport there.
I probably should have checked. Oh, I was on default. We got all players, so let's see here. Might have to reload again. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
do
I
an
see you guys.
we'll do an orbit. You see us?
Yes.
Okay, because we still don't see
Hey,
you.
boss money. I see you.
Oh, okay, you've popped up. Yeah, let's do an or an orbit and let him catch up with us. We'll just go around the airport real quick.
I'm trying.
Hard G's, you're pulling max G's there. See what I did?
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm taking off.
Looks like Mr. Wright's right on top of you.
I probably could have switched servers real quick or something. That may have fixed it or whatever.
I do that. Sometimes I'll cycle the server. Like I'll go to a different server, let that populate for a minute, and then I'll come back to this server and let it populate.
All right, I'm at the runway heading.
All right, we got you in sight, bud. And
Got my
you
gear
are
up.
airborne.
No.
Oh my god.
All right, we got 3 viewers here. Let's go ahead and see who our viewers are. I'm gonna put it in nav mode. Let the old airplane take back its job. We'll give a
Everyone,
holler.
I'm climbing to 2,000 right now. I'm just gonna hold there. See
So it
if I
looks
can.
like we still have low lead watching. We got industrial parasite watching, and a third viewer who remains anonymous.
Do you guys still? Do you guys see my delivery, the UPS?
You got a UPS livery?
Yeah, this Beechcraft.
No way.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, the windows are still there, but
So one thing about liveries in this game is the other players have to have that downloaded in order to see it.
Yep. Same way in most racing games too.
Yeah, just
If you don't have the files
translated.
on your system, you won't be able to see them. Makes sense.
Yeah. So we've got Copperhead with a Q, PQ, who's tuned in. What's going on, Copperhead? Thanks for watching. We are in Sri Lanka, and we're going to go ahead and check out the national parks here.
we might do some stops.
Yep. Got some stops along the way. I'm going to go ahead and bump up my prop and my RPM here. Oh, I just oversped.
I'm going at like 229 knots.
Let me go full power and slightly higher RPM here.
Here, I'll pull back the throttle, let you guys maybe catch up or
Oh, you're good.
slow down a little bit. We can move up a little bit better.
Kicking it at 1,500 feet.
I'm at 2,000.
1,500.
Yes. Wow, I'm doing live weather in time too. I don't know if y'all.
Oh, dude, I thought it was thunderstorms the last time I saw it.
Looks nice. Got some cloud, a high cloud layer. We do got some things up ahead of us though, looking a little hairy.
I'm on clear skies daytime.
There's
But you know,
skies, evening here, sunset.
Ooh, I bet that's nice.
Yeah, it's behind me though.
So throughout our flight, we might see a Bonanza totally strafing us at about Mach 2. Just, let it slide.
which way are you guys going? Are you guys on the same heading I'm at? We're going
044.
I've actually got my engines off right now.
like I'm following your flight plan that you set.
So you
So
might have accidentally loaded the direct to destination.
no, it's following your flight plan.
Is it? Is my heading incorrect? Let me look here.
No,
Oh,
I loaded.
I'm right behind you, and we're following the magenta line.
You guys
Yeah,
got
there's a
direct
there's a
D2.
weird bug to where if you okay, so yeah, my waypoints are correct.
Meow.
So we
I'm
are
circling back towards you guys. Just
yeah, take your time. So I have loaded the complete flight plan because it does have my custom waypoints in here.
I just see the direct line too, but only
Yeah.
down the
are you
D.
guys direct to Delta 2 or Delta 3?
So I'm heading to Delta 045 Tango right now.
We're on a direct to that.
And my heading is Oh, these dogs are having a blast. 044 is my current heading. 200 knots, 1,500.
Come on, engines, start back up for me.
Ooh, engine loss. Oh, and you're low too.
I'm just flying towards your all's name tag, so
Yeah, when in doubt, VFR.
Oh, I always fly.
Yeah,
so you
Brandon
said you're
off my
flying
right wing.
you're at a 044 heading, so you're going northeast.
Correct. Dead northeast. What's
I'm
up, Brandon?
catch
It's
up with
happening.
I don't know if you guys can hear these dogs right now.
Occasionally.
Are you in the Beechcraft, Boss Money? Or the King Air is what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the King Air.
Oh, dude, you'll be able to catch up to us real quick.
Yeah, I'm going full throttle now. I was
Oh,
slowing
hell.
down. I thought you guys were right behind me. So, you guys are going totally not on the flight plan that I loaded apparently or something, which is fine.
So, this brings me to my next question. Are you using the NXI G1000?
Using the working title.
Yes. That is an error that I found within that system. I deleted it out of my official folder. If you go into the official folder, it's at the very bottom. And that will revert you back to the stock G1000. But I did notice that the NXI G1000 does not follow custom waypoints or really anything that's not a major airport. And I talked about it with them in their Discord today. And what they explained to me was, well, we just released this update and that should have fixed everything except for this and that. But the reality is it's still very beta. And they put that out there, it's still very beta. I suggest in the future following with the stock G1000.
So basically, you just gotta take it out of your official folder and just put it back in when you want to use it. I would
Yeah, you
assume.
just right click, delete, wait for them to fix it all, and then you can reinstall it.
You can see your
Whoa.
G1000 from here.
Dude, you are super close. And what's funny is when we made that bank simultaneously, so that looked really cool. Lolet says he's 175 wide open. I see a strategic tailwind in my future. So let's go ahead and, because he's in the diamond. The diamond is slightly slower. Let's reduce our speed to like 160 knots.
Got it.
I'm catching you guys right now, so I'll reduce speed once I get kind of close.
Oh yeah, in a King Air, you should be close to 300 knots.
That's what I thought you guys were flying. I don't even know why I picked King Air. I was just like, well, twin engine planes, right?
I was gonna say
Like,
technically it is a prop twin,
yeah. And
turbo prop.
I can control the speed.
I should have clarified and said piston.
It's all good. I can still, yeah, throttle down and shit.
Where's Bunka? Dude, Bunka's right there with you.
I had to restart.
Oh.
I'm having engine issues. It's not running right.
What? A
And I haven't
simulator
flown,
airplane not running right? That's never happened.
I haven't flown this plane in forever either, so that's kind of fun.
Alright, we got 4 gathers watching. What's going on, 4 gathers? Thanks for tuning in. Guys, I may not have disclosed this, but we are live on Twitch.
I better put some pants on.
So 4 gathers, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the show, as it were, as we fly over Sri Lanka.
What you're heading now?
010?
010, about north.
Yeah. Definitely a northeast.
terrain coming up ahead looking nice.
Oh, let me take a look. Ooh, yeah, we're getting into the mountains. So some of these are national parks. I'm not going to plug in my ForeFlight or use flight events because I just don't want to bog the system down since I'm using the virtual camera and streaming and all this other stuff. But I don't know if any of you guys have ForeFlight or anything like that on your iPads.
I see your beacon lights now, or your strobe lights.
Alright. Ooh, you're so close, you're starting to fade away.
Pitching wings. High five.
What up? What up? Dude, I saw inside of your fuselage there for a second.
I feel violated.
Ghosted. Yeah, we definitely had penetration
Your nose touched the carburetor.
there. It was so hot.
Put an NSFW warning on the Twitch stream.
So you're at 1500.
Yep,
I should-
1,500, 164 knots, 165 knots.
I show you guys are like 1100, about 1200.
At 15.
Your barometer might not be on 29 or 9 or 2. I did not set my barometer.
2974.
Yeah, and that's an automatic barometer. So if you set it for 29 or 9 or 2, that's always going to be mean sea level.
I got my engine fixed.
What was it?
I don't know. It just wasn't starting.
And there he goes. This terrain looks pretty cool. Let's see where our next turn is so we don't crash into it. Okay, we got plenty of time. Some of those Sri Lankan hills.
Really pretty at 30,000 feet.
Is
What's
it?
your guys' speed? What's your guys' speed? I want to try to mimic it. I'm at like 160 knots.
Yeah, we're at
about the
165.
Okay, 165. I'll try to hold it there. I'm right up above you guys behind me.
Yeah, we got you in sight.
Way up there. 62,000.
Oh, dude. He's in a rocket. I don't know if I told you.
Camouflage rocket.
It's a bonanza from hell.
It's like a fucking giant wasp flying in. Like,
Foregathers, what's going on, man? Feel free to. Oh, Lowlet says he's loading in a faster plane. Okay. That's who we lost. I felt like we lost somebody there. Alright, so let me respond to Lowlet here. We are 010 at 165 KIS, 1,500 feet. Oh yeah, look at that hill on the left. That's pretty cool.
I'm coming right down to your guys' altitude, right off your left.
Oh, you're on the foothills there. You're riding the trees.
Yeah, right off to my left wing is it's looking pretty gnarly.
That's
Don't
cool.
go that way. Oh, look at that! Right out of my window, man. This is sick. I'll put that in the. I guess you got screenshots, Jan, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, we got a stream share and a screenshot share on the Discord if you want to throw them in there.
Where is the? Oh, screen share.
Oh, what's up, puppies? What's up, puppies? You guys having fun?
Screenshot.
All right, there it is. Oh, you guys are right. Holy shit!
See ya.
What's your heading now? You guys are going what?
Still 009er. Oh, 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 paw on the nuts. Oh. Capture share. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. It's looking good, boss money.
Yeah, dude. Oh, there it is. There's the bonanza from hell.
Dude, he sent me a screenshot from outer space. It was awesome.
Now you guys are straight in front of me.
Yeah, I hope Loled is able to see us. He might have to slew um, just for it to
This is like
catch up.
like perfect flying, like formation flying.
I'm gonna make sure that this terrain isn't okay. We're good on the terrain.
Yeah, I posted the front. You guys are right in front of me. Posted another shot.
All right, see boss money. Oh yeah, look at that. We're all in line.
Yeah, just keep your heading. Like keep calling out your heading so we stay on that same. We stay on the same path.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, still 090. We got a turn in about 30, 40 nautical miles. So in about 5 minutes, we got a turn.
All right, good. Yeah, just keep that call out on the heading so we stay there. And you mean 009, right?
Correct. There's Loled. We got him in sight in the TBM 900. Look at that. He's coming. Dude, the TBMs are like the Corvettes of the sky. They really are.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so fast and they can go high.
One of my coworkers came in and he started chatting us up, and he was wearing a TBM collared shirt. I was like, dude, where do I get a TBM polo?
Yeah, dude, it's like hook me up. I want even like a real pilot's shirt with like the wings on the shoulders and stuff. Like even like if it's fake, it's not official and stuff. Like
I think they call them like epaulets or something.
yeah,
All right,
it'd
so
be
I'm
kind
gonna
of
dial the altitude up to, let's say 2,000, because we got terrain coming up. Change that vertical speed to about 500, 600. Climbing up to 2,000.
yeah. I'm climbing. I gotta push some throttle on. You guys are getting ahead of me. But what's nice is I can catch up pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that thing's got speed to spare. Oh, they're having tons of fun.
Yipe.
This is awesome. Getting the terrain call outs 500. Yeah.
Do any of you guys use the flight event software?
Nope.
So I've got 4Flight on my iPad, and when I use flight events, my iPad talks to my Wi-Fi network, and it thinks I'm really in an airplane when I'm using 4Flight. And I'll get, like, you got the 500 warning, I'll get the 500 warning twice because my iPad will tell me 500, and then the simulator will tell me 500.
Oh, this is perfect. I'm right to the left of you guys, just right behind you. Like we're in perfect formation and speed.
Nice.
Oh wow.
This is great. This is excellent.
This is
what
really
I
good.
said before.
Great
Formation
camera.
lock.
I appreciate you guys joining, man. For sure.
Friday night flight.
Friday nights for a flight. Oh yeah. Friday nights for a flight. Bunker Gunk has got to have like his flaps on, full spoilers, full power.
Yep, I do.
But you're right there with us.
Meow.
There's TBM. It's made an appearance.
Oh yeah. See, the TBM and Bunker Gunk might be able to actually have some fun together.
Race.
They're not quite equal, but at least in the same realm of.
Pretty sure I'd win that one.
I wish we got more TBMs at the FBO. That would be cool.
I'm trying to catch up to you guys slowly.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, dude, great bonanza formation here, or Baron formation. Again, Foregathers, thanks for watching. Industrial Parasite, what's going on? Low lead. This is how we do it. Ha 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 ha. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. I think they actually say Friday night.
Yeah. Dude, it's a get hype song.
Oh man. If there weren't copyright, okay, we're turning left. Let's see what left turn we're gonna do here. And we're gonna
Oh
turn
my
left into
God.
terrain.
You guys like went right under me.
I saw that. So I'm gonna dial
Things
my
like
altitude up to 3,000. Our left turn is gonna take us 322.
like 322 at 3,000.
Correct.
Got an awesome sunset off to the left.
Oh man, I should change my weather settings to match that.
I'm at just about 6:15. Terrain.
Oh yeah, you're hugging it, but you got so much power. That stuff's no factor.
Oh shit! I
Oh, you
felt.
got
I
yep.
definitely
Ooh. Yeah, he's mowing the grass. That's all.
All right. Let's pretend those trees were not there.
It's exactly what we did.
I gotta slow down now. So you said you're at 322 heading.
323. Yeah, it's gonna be 322 in a second.
Meow.
Meow. Anybody that's watching on Twitch, feel free to click that follow button. Just to add followers, because I'm almost at 50. I'm all about hitting that 50.
Rather forward of you, isn't it?
You know, I
Bacon.
mean, usually I'd have to take them out to dinner first, but I feel like in this environment, you know, they're already going for a ride in the airplane. It's already pretty much a sealed deal.
All right, I'm back in formation with you guys off to your left.
Yeah, I got you right off the left wing. Low lead's kicking it back there in the TBM, Corvette of the Skies. Got Brandon on the right wing. And yeah, we ended up at 322. 322 at 3,000 MSO. Let's take a look at our next waypoint here in about 8 minutes, 10 minutes. We'll make a hard left, much harder left. But for now, we
The
are on
chicane.
course. See, and this is the kind of stuff that I don't know how they're going to be able to achieve this with the Xbox. I guess it's going to have to be through the Xbox party system.
What do you mean?
Like the communication and the coordination of the flights and all that.
Yeah.
I was a PlayStation user. I started out as an Xbox user, but then I transitioned to PlayStation. I thought about getting the Xbox because of the release of this software, but it was so limited as far as peripherals and VATSIM and all that.
Yeah, they just have to follow the group and group flies.
Yeah, I hope they get it to where it's like this. I really do. Yeah, Loled is with us on Xbox, so Loled is playing cross-platform, and he's interacting via the Twitch. Loled is on the Twitch chat. And he's also zooming. Look at him zoom.
Yeah.
So that's clearly a system that has no problem processing all this.
But they can't load the flight plans, right?
Yeah, and I wonder if that's one of those things where you might be able to download, and Loled, listen up. Maybe you can download the flight plan file from your PC and then load it on your Xbox with a thumb drive. Just throwing it out there. That would be the only way that they worked it in, is if you were able to download it on your PC and then load it onto a thumb drive.
That's if they even have the load option.
Yeah, and Loled, feel free to chime in about whether or not they do. Bunka Gunk, strafing the ground.
Low and slow.
I did a group flight one time with some guys, and this guy had a 747 with full flaps and full power, and he was hanging out with us in the prop planes.
I do a lot of group flies, and there's always somebody in an airliner.
Loled said he hasn't tried the thumb drive technique. Loled, is there the load save option on the
On
Xbox
the
world map?
world map, yeah.
Oh, interestingly enough, his props aren't spinning as
Yeah, I
he
noticed that
passes.
too.
But that also might be the livery, maybe, that's
Yep, I've
affecting it.
noticed that with liveries. If you don't have the livery loaded,
But I do have
whoever's in
the.
the
I
whoever's
have.
in the diamond for me, I don't have their livery, so they look like a bonanza.
Oh, and his TBM looks like a twin. Interesting. I didn't even factor that in. But I think I also have generic aircraft on.
I think that only applies to AI aircraft.
Hmm.
You guys are right in front of me.
All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh, that's a great shot. Hello. You said our props are not spinning on his system either. So on his system, it looks like our props are static.
It's magic.
Yours are all static on mine too.
Yeah, same here. You guys' props are just pointing straight up and down.
Interesting. That's such a weird factor. Gotta love the flight sim world, right?
There's a lot of complicated shit going on.
Yeah,
Like I
Very,
can see
very
your,
complicated.
I can see your G1000 screens, but they're pink.
Like in the cockpit view?
Mm. Yeah, I can see your. I'm close enough. I can see your cockpit, and your screens are lighting up pink.
It's got the Hello Kitty thing.
All right, we got another viewer here, Bing Cortana, which is a great name because it's both of the Microsoft aficionados.
Looks like we need to turn.
Yeah, we're taking a left turn here. Our heading is going to be 252. Let's go 252, 3,000 feet,
25
170.
17.
252 degrees, 3,000 feet, 170 knots.
I love how I could just pull the throttle back, just and hang with you guys.
Oh, having the levers, like the
Oh
physical
yeah,
interface.
yeah. It's just it makes it. I can look at my speed and just adjust my throttle slightly and just kind of keep with you guys.
It's unreal.
It just
Or
makes it.
maybe it's super real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, Bing Cortano, what's going on? Thanks for joining us on the Genuine Sim Friday night flight through Sri Lanka. And Foregathers, Industrial Parasite, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's see if
I
I
actually
can
did.
do ads.
I actually did download the fictitious airport for Sentinel Island.
For Sentinel Island. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, you know that island. You probably
Not
heard of it.
familiar.
Okay, well, it's inhabited by a native tribe, and they're like protected by, I think it's Sri Lanka's government or something. That there's like a radius where there's no boats allowed or into the island. Like they will kill you. Like they have like spears. There was one guy that like thought he can go over there and like convert him to Christianity, and they killed him. Like
Yeah, he didn't last long.
you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? Like
Very isolated
they will
tribal native people.
they will shoot down helicopter or shoot down like a helicopter. They'll shoot spears at it. They'll start shooting spears and shit at helicopters.
Leave us the F alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there's like a fictitious airport I downloaded from flightsim.to. It's kind of cool.
I was gonna say, for all they know, it could be like the bird from hell or something.
Yeep.
Oh, Tyson's
My God,
upset.
my ear.
Yeah, your ears. Imagine first person. This dog, when I first got him, his barks were like gunshots. I think he's responsible for some of my hearing loss.
What's your guys' speed? Because I feel like you're getting ahead of me.
170,
17. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna punch the throttle a little bit, catch up, and slow down.
and we have one more waypoint before our right turn.
I
Looks
said
like
that.
it's gonna be
Shortly.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be over this terrain, so I'm gonna climb up to 4,000. Vertical speed mode.
Yeah, I love the throttle quadrant. The Logitech where it has those buttons at the. There's the three buttons at the bottom that like push up and down. You can
Mm-hmm.
set to heading, set to altitude, or vertical speed. That's what I have set.
Oh, nice. That is really
Like
cool.
Yep.
I can
I
change
had him on
heading
mine set to
vertical.
trim.
Yeah, anything like this. The possibilities are there. It's awesome.
Mappable. It's nice having buttons you can map.
Exactly. Makes a world difference. I couldn't imagine trying to fly this thing with just an Xbox controller. That's why I'm like, these Xbox users we're all gonna want a joystick.
Yeah, so Loled, give us feedback on your experience as an Xbox user. We'd love to we'd love to hear it.
I think some flight controls are compatible with the Xbox and more are coming out.
And I
If you
wanted
get the
oh,
Thrustmaster, it's compatible with Xbox.
have you guys seen the
Yep.
Turtle Beach setup?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice
It does. It
for what
looks
it is and for the price.
Yeah, it's a great price point. It's a big setup.
Yep. Yeah, it's got the throttle and the yoke and all that. Several buttons for like $300 or something.
It's
329 maybe.
like one big rig that you just plop on your desk, kind of thing.
Yep, pretty much. But it doesn't look giant. It looks big enough, but not too big. Looks about the size of like a honeycomb alpha with a Logitech throttle.
Interesting.
For about the same price as a honeycomb.
The only thing I really don't have, and I probably won't get for a long time, is rudder pedals.
I don't either, but I've got sim racing pedals that I use for toe brakes for taxiing and stuff.
But the throttle, the Thrustmaster has the twist on the stick,
Yeah, mine does too.
so it makes it handy.
I don't use it much though.
And then the pushback toolbar helper is awesome because you can rudder steer as you're getting pushed back. Obviously, if you're flying like big planes.
I didn't know this for a long time, but with the built-in pushback, you can steer too. I forget how, but you can.
You got to do it through the ATC menus. Okay, so
Yeah.
Loled says he has done the PC and the Xbox. Turtle Beach looks Mickey Mouse to him. He says
It does a little bit, but
he wants the Tango Foxtrot. The Tango Foxtrot, Loled, is the HOTAS. Am I correct?
I know Honeycomb uses like the Alpha Bravo Charlie for their different components.
Yeah, and I want to say the Tango Foxtrot is the new Honeycomb HOTAS they've been developing.
I haven't seen that. I have the Alpha. It's really nice, but I hardly use it.
I'm getting thrashed around by some live weather, man. I'm running some clouds. And
How's the terrain looking? Are we low or high?
Definitely low, but terrain looks awesome. It's
oh yeah,
sunset. It kind of looks like lava running down the side of the hills here.
I'm going into a big cloud, so you guys on my screen with the live weather. I think
Alright, so we're making our right turn.
Yep.
It looks
Go
like our
ahead.
right turn is going to take us a tree 49er. Tree 49 degrees.
349er at 4,000. Maybe go to 5.
I think we'll be clear of the terrain.
Yeah, we'll be clear here.
Oh yeah, on this heading we're going through a little bit of a gap.
Okay, looks like we're ending at tree 50, tree 49er.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man, I'm getting bounced around.
I bet you're getting some of that mountain. Oh, especially over there, you're getting some of that mountain wave.
Oh yeah, I'm getting definitely the mountain turbulence, and I'm coming real close to this terrain. This peak right here. I'm gonna clear it though. I'm good. I'm not gonna do any tree clipping over here.
Where's our bunker buddy?
So you guys are more to my right.
Looks like we lost bunker gunk.
Lost bunker gunk, but you got Peanut.
Peanut, what up, Peanut?
Maybe just
Hey,
turn on the extra camouflage.
Just in time for our first airport, which is our next waypoint.
Cool.
Let me go ahead and look at it on the MFD here. You want the iCal?
Sure.
The iCal for our next airport is Victor Charlie Charlie Sierra.
Victor Charlie Charlie Sierra.
And knowing that, let's take a look at the terrain here. It looks like we can descend. Let's descend down to about 2,000. 2,500. Sound good to
One
y'all?
down.
All right, 2,500.
Chip, I took the instrument instructor test yesterday and I got 94 on it.
The CF test?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well, it's the same thing as the instrument test, basically.
I was gonna say, once you get past I, like, there's really not much else to know.
Yeah. Next one's commercial.
So Peanuts and I started flight training on the same ramp, and that's how we met each other.
Nice.
You flying down there yet, Chip?
Not yet, man. I mean, I've gone up with some people, but I haven't taken the controls yet.
Nice.
Yeah, in time. I'm working on getting a vehicle. Once I get a vehicle, it'll be a game changer.
Yeah.
I think I lost you guys somehow in the sim. I don't see you.
Could be one of those server cycling things.
You on east or west?
We're on east.
Okay. Chip, we had a bird strike this week.
Ouch.
What aircraft?
The Seminole. But
Ah,
it was fine.
was it on the wing or the cowling
Oh,
or?
Uh,
you guys
well,
never.
I wasn't there to see it, but they said it hit the propeller and then it kind of like blended up the bird and it went everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Messy.
I don't know if they've asked you to
Probably.
do it yet, but just wait till they ask you to take a bird out of the cowling or out of the heat sinks or something. So I got Brandon and I got Boss Money on visual.
Yeah, I got you guys. I just lost y'all on that.
Yeah, that's all I got too. We're all right here.
Yeah. So it looks like we're still 5 minutes out from the next airport.
I'm
And
tracking 350 pretty much. I'm getting bounced around, but pretty much random.
Ooh.
word. Yeah, we're in twin props, Barons, and a King Air.
Do you know how far out you are from the airport?
I would say six minutes ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got time.
18 miles, it looks like.
I've mainly been using the sim recently just for the IFR stuff.
Oh, we got
Okay,
a
so
bogey.
Lowled says the sim just crashed and the Xbox crashed.
Ouch.
So interestingly enough, even the Xbox has crashes.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
There's somebody in front of us called Poopin' Peanut.
that's Peanut.
That's me.
That's my
You're way up
buddy.
there.
Oh, we got Viva la Cash. He's coming to join. He sees
Yeah.
us all hanging out. Oh, look at
Yep,
that.
he's bugging by us.
I think I'm gonna quickly swap to a different plane too.
Viva la Cash.
Maybe not. I'll stay in this plane. I'm handling it well.
He's having fun. What's an E? Oh, that's the extra. Okay, he's in an extra.
Yep.
I feel like the performance of this game got a lot better when the Xbox came out.
They streamlined a lot of the code,
Oh.
which was kind of a necessary step for
They
the
rewrote some
transition.
parts of the engine too, didn't they?
Correct.
So we're coming up to this airport, right? Victor, Charlie, Sierra. That's where we're going.
Correct. I just saw your message, Peanuts. I'm going through the Discord.
Oh, you're good.
And you guys are flying the Baron, right? The what?
Yeah, a couple of us are in the BE58, and one of us is in the 350 King Air.
Is that the is that payware or whatever?
No, it's all like
It's I
Premium?
think the Baron's part of the premium.
That's fine.
It's stock content, but not with the base game. It's one of the higher levels. But the what is it? There's another plane that's got pretty much the same capabilities that comes with
the
the
Diamond.
base model. No, it's another Beechcraft. It's the G35. It's got like the same top speed and everything anyway. It looks like this, but single prop.
Oh, the Bonanza. Yeah, the Bonanza is comparable. It's a high performance.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I wonder if other games like first-person shooters would crash on the Xbox.
Sure, they've all had their
curious.
growing pains.
Yeah.
Are we landing at this airport?
We are going to land at Victor Charlie Charlie Sierra. And I'm going to go ahead and dial it in on the MFD here. So it looks like the runway headings. Going to dictate putting it in heading mode, turning left a few degrees, reducing power and speed. And I don't know if it's over that ridge. It looks like it is over that ridge.
It looks like it's right over that hill.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay at the. In
Actually,
fact,
I think it's to the right. Actually,
I'm gonna come around
I
the
got the
left
marker
side
up.
of that ridge.
Like
So I'm gonna
yeah.
turn heading 310.
Well, I think it's to the right here, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna line up for the runway.
Yeah.
So to do that, I'm gonna give myself more room for the turn, base to final.
I'll
That's what
follow
I'm doing.
your
I'm
lead.
coming at a perpendicular angle, and then I'll cross this ridge up ahead and drop it down. Go full flaps and gear.
I'm almost inside the white arc. It's slowing down a little bit.
Same.
Ooh, there's a dog.
There's a seaplane base off to our left. We need some water rudders.
That would be
Some
fun.
floats.
I would love for them to put out a twin otter on floats. That would just make me so happy. So, Bing Cortana is still watching. Foregathers is viewing. Industrial Parasite, Low Lead AV. What's going on, everybody? Alright, I see Viva Lakash possibly going to that same airfield there.
Yep.
Alright, I'm inside the white arc.
He's going in the water.
I'm going to put the flaps down on the first notch. Let the airplane trim itself out. So what do you think about letting the airplane do all the work there, Peanut?
You know, I did that once on the instrument cross country, and it feels weird, but it's pretty cool.
It's different. I watched a show about some Chinook pilots who started to use the FMS on the Chinook, and they were like, when I first engaged it, I really didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we'll just go back to our course here. And we'll reduce the altitude to a target of 1,000 feet. Vertical speed. Give it 1,000 foot per minute. Get us down quick. Put our gear down. I'm still nowhere near heading to the runway, so looks like it's going to be a 030 heading. I don't have my ForeFlight open, so I don't really know the exact runway headings here. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
but
just going by the VFR map, and
I'm looking about 360-ish. Looks like.
I was gonna say, I do have the field in sight.
getting pretty dark for me, so I don't see much.
I got runway inside. I got visual on it, so.
Oh yeah, I think I see it.
Dude, somebody's got like a flaming.
Yeah, I
Black
just found
and
in
yellow.
liveries, dude.
That's sick. That is pretty cool. Oh, I'm exceeding my speed here. I'm above the white arc by 10 knots. That's not good. So, Peanut, I got Tyson a brother.
Really? You got another dog?
Yeah, Sparky.
Tyson Sparky?
Yeah, man.
Nice. What kind of dog?
He's another Chihuahua mix. Slightly bigger
Nice.
though. I think he's like a Chihuahua and a Spaniel.
Nice.
So we're looking good here. We're gonna disengage the autopilot. Looks like runway heading is 36, 38. Alright, let's go ahead and slow these props down, reduce our power here.
I buttered it.
Nice.
My landing gear down. Okay.
I'll be at the end of the runway looking at you guys coming in.
I don't see your gear down, but I know you know what's up.
I didn't see yours come down either. Ooh, right through the field goal trees there.
Don't land on the taxiway.
Harrison Ford style.
Smooth.
See y'all. Coming
Really?
in.
I'm gonna float?
I
Alright,
floated the
there we
fuck
go.
out of the thing, but I brought it down.
Oh.
Let's see if I can stop here at the FBO.
I haven't landed this thing in a long time, so I think I did a good job. So I'm down here at 2-2 at the end.
Alright, I think, let's take a look at the MFD here. I think our best bet, would be to go to the right there to 2-2. And take off in that direction. So we've seen one set of terrain, one of the national parks so far. I think from here on we could see like 2 more national parks.
Here comes the TBM.
Oh, is he on final? I'm missing it. I'm missing it because I'm taxiing. Viva Lacoste is with us too. He's changed over to the Baron.
Dude, flying this plane is a lot of fun, dude.
Which one is it?
The Baron, I think I'm flying the Baron, the twin engine.
Oh yeah, it's one of my
turbo
favorites. Oh, the King Air is the turbo.
Air, yeah. The Beechcraft King Air.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, but I don't know how I feel about the systems.
Oh yeah, like it's still a fun airframe to fly and look out the windows. You see these 2 big engines.
Oh yeah, and it's just the way they sound, man. It's incredible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Full throttle is not zero throttle.
All
Dude,
right, so what? We're gonna shoot for departure year 2000 and head fly runway heading until whatever.
Yeah, good call on the 2000. Let me set the 2000 in here. 2000 vertical speed, 700, and we'll go straight to nav on takeoff. Just see where it takes us. It looks like our nav heading is going to take us 322, 321.
322, 321. Okay. So be flying 22, whatever heading here, and then just a slight turn.
Yeah, Monkey Work. We got another viewer. His name is Monkey Work, and he says my setup is either really low or I'm really tall. I'm 6'3", so it's probably a little bit of both. It's on my coffee table, and I'm sitting in an office chair. All right, feet to the floor. All right, positive rate, gears up, lights are off, and autopilot is on, reducing RPM.
I gotta bail out here, guys. But thanks for the flight.
Yeah, man. Feel free to check out the next one. I'm going to start updating the calendar on the website a lot more often.
All right. Well, I will see you in the skies.
See ya.
Have a good one.
You do.
Anybody watching on Twitch, feel free to click that follow button. Following does something, I don't know exactly what it does, but you know, follow, follow, follow is what everybody else on Twitch says. We got Low Lead AV on the group, Poop and Peanut, Boss Money, and Viva La Cash 6. We're all kicking it in props, some turbo props, some piston props. It's looking like a fun group flight.
Like kicking into MSFS, whatever.
Yeah. Chill, chill,
Alright, I'm
chill,
gonna
chill.
heading 322 is set, and I'm trying to get my speed set. All right, looking good. So how long are we gonna be on this heading for? You think?
Let's take a look at the MFD here.
I just want to know if I have like 2 minutes to step away and stay at it, or
Yeah, I mean, our next is an airport, but we're gonna pass over it. I think we'll fly over this one. So you've got 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
that wouldn't be that long. I'm just trying to get my once I hit 2,000, get my speed set, because I'm still climbing.
I put a couple of airports on this route, but honestly, it's kind of a small nation. It's not so big. Sri Lanka. Alright, so yeah, we got a few viewers here. Just wanted to give a shout out to Bing Cortana, what's going on? Foregathers, what's up? Low Lead AV, he's a great pilot. And Monkey Work. Monkey Work has noticed that I'm either tall or the setup is low, and it's definitely a combination of the two. I'm fighting myself. I'd love to have a big office desk right here. I think that's the next logical step, is to get like an office desk. Because the coffee table does seem pretty low. The table this camera is on right here is probably 6 inches, 8 inches taller than the table that the setup is on. Let's get a rear view here. Low lead, kicking it in the TBM. I'm gonna reduce my power. We're gonna kick it back down to like a $170, 170 knots. I am at the cruise of 2,000 feet.
Roger that. I'm catching up with y'all. Oh yeah, I see your setup. Damn, that is legit. That's legit.
It's the Alpha, Bravo, and the Logitech pedals.
Is your dog like watching you fly?
Dude, believe it or not, like, I used to have a bird and the dog, and it seemed like every time I was on final, they would just be like, oh, this is the time to bug him. And they'd all get in my face and distract me.
They want attention. They want food. They want something.
Yeah, but now I think now that I've got 2 dogs, like, they're kind of balancing the energy.
They occupy each other, and yeah.
So now he's super chill. Like, ideally one day he'll just like hang out in the plane and be like, yeah, you know, this is what I do. I just sit in his lap while he flies airplanes. Looks like we got another viewer, whoever the 5th viewer is, or 6th viewer. Thanks for watching. Poop and Peanut.
I'm gonna try back now. I'm catching right up with you now. Right
Oh
off
yeah, I see you on the left wing there.
I'm trying to bring my speed back now.
Low lead's catching up too in the TBM. I'm down to about a $160, 160 knots.
Yeah, all right, I'm bringing it down. Just
Bumping
need a
up my
slight
power.
edge. I just want to make sure I'm not like way over speeding or way under speeding.
I don't know if you can overspeed a prop in a turboprop plane. I wonder if that's a thing. I know you can overspeed it in a piston prop.
Oh, what I meant by that is just like getting too far ahead of you guys, too far behind. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm thinking
Like,
mechanically.
yeah, I'm not like talking. Yeah, you know, shit breaking or whatever at speeds.
It's funny, my brain went straight to mechanics.
Oh yeah, that's what that means though. Over speed, right? It's like, oh, I used the wrong terminology.
Oh no, you're good.
All right, I'm at 166 around there.
All right, 162, so I'll bump up my RPM a little bit.
Right now, I'm holding heading 317 for some reason. Is that pretty good?
I'm at 321, but 317 is pretty good too. Got Peanut coming up, catching up with the group, and our next waypoint is VCCA. I don't know if we want to land there or not. I'll let you guys make that call.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. Like 2 minutes.
Ah,
Yeah,
too
dude.
fast.
We'll fly over it. We'll just fly over it. Dude, that scheme is killer. It looks like a frickin' hot rod.
I just saw it in the Microsoft liveries. It was I clicked it. It was there.
It's the hot rod Baron, dude. I love it.
I didn't buy it or anything. It was just there.
So there's like a line tech book at our FBO that has like every airplane and like any information a line guy would want to know about it, like fueling points and stuff.
Yeah.
And when they have the layout of the airplane, you know what I mean? It's almost like they got these graphics from somebody that painted aircraft, because some of them have like just outrageous schemes in the little 2D diagram, you know, of like where the fuel ports and stuff are.
Yeah.
Like some of them have flames like yours, some of them have dollar signs or like crazy scenic landscapes and stuff. And it's just like, dude, that's way overkill for this book. I wonder how they got all this information together.
Yeah.
What's Sparky doing, Tai Tai? I'm going to volunteer at Triple Tree Fly-In in about a month. Up in South Carolina, I get to hang out with my EAA buddies.
Nice.
Yeah, they're a great group of guys. I was like, hey, how do I get there from Daytona? And one of them was like, dude, just fly into Raleigh Durham. I'll come pick you up. Meanwhile, I'm trying to see if I can convince my buddy at the FBO. He has a 172 to just fly into the strip, and he's like, well, isn't it a grass strip? I said, yeah, and he said, well, I don't know if my insurance will let me land on a grass strip.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, well, it is the longest grass strip in the country, so it's up to you. There's a reason 1,000 airplanes land there in a 1 week period. All right, I got Low Lead, Boss Money, Peanut. There's Viva La Cache 6. I wish Viva La Cache was on the Discord. That would be great. But he's definitely hanging out with the group. He's in it for the win. Flying over the airfield right now. So it's so on Forza you can paint cars. Clearly a giant. I mean, you look tiny for that Great Dane looks on your lap.
Oh, look at the structure below us. Is that like a mosque or something? Look at that dome. You see that?
I see a city. I didn't see a dome yet, though.
What heading are you guys
I
on?
see that dome. Right
Yeah.
wing, 3 o'clock.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing left towards you guys over this dome.
You think it's a fuel tank?
Get a
No.
good look at it.
So Low Lead AV says he's in South Carolina. Where is this thing you were talking about? HTTP :/TTA.arrow.
There, I took a
For more
close-up picture of it.
info.
Posted it in the screenshot, or whatever.
EBM flying inverted. Nice. Low lead. Haha.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch back up with you guys. Get back on your track.
It's all good. See Peanuts in formation here. Boss Money's off to my right wing.
Yep.
Which airport are we landing at?
Viva la Cache. Let's see what the next one is here. Control 2. So we have one waypoint over a national park. And then
Alright.
after the next waypoint, we're landing at Victor Charlie Charlie Victor.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the plane on autopilot, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, do your thing. I actually have to hit the head myself.
I see Viva behind me.
All right. I think I need to give these puppies some water. They haven't had any water. They thirsty pups.
What's your heading right now?
Currently 299er. 299er at 2,000 feet, 170 knots. $11 p.m. Ooh, pushing it here. I'm usually only sleeping 6 hours a night though, so that's fine. Right.
Alright, I'm back caught up with y'all. With you two.
Sweet.
I got some, I'm pulling a train behind me. I got some traffic behind me.
I was gonna say, I don't know what's up with
Was it-
Viva la Cache.
I was about to say, that was a bad joke right there. It's really bad.
So dirty. Got Poop and Peanut leading the pack here. Hey. Hey, boys. Tyson, what was that? No, sir. Tyson, no, sir. Hey. Tyson.
What's your speed at, like 170?
Yeah, 170.
I thought you guys were like 160. Catching back up.
Still got 4 viewers. Bing Cortana, 4 gathers. Industrial Parasite, Low Lead AV. Guys, thanks for watching. Good old Low Lead. Let's take a look around the airplane. Viva Lacoste, just kicking it. Boss Money. Low Lead. See, I wish there was some way to communicate with Viva Lacoste. This is how we'll do it, right? So we will add him on the list here, and I think what it's going to do is I think it's going to cause me to pause the game. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take a note. I'm going to take a note of his username, and we'll add him later. Got to erase my craft sheet. What do you guys know about craft sheets?
Not a thing.
I know Peanut knows about craft. Interesting. The smaller dog is the dominant dog here. You still on, Peanut? No pun intended, he's on autopilot.
He said he'd be back 5 minutes, right? So he's kind of on his.
Yeah.
I'm like right behind you now. I'm trying to keep that speed at 170.
I see you there. Got Boss Money, Low Lead, and Viva Lacoste. And it's cool because the moon is right behind you too. Okay, so we got
right between me and you. That's awesome.
okay. So I got this guy's name. We'll get this other guy's name. Nando Her 20. All right. So we got a couple of names here we'll add to the lists. And we are almost at our next waypoint. We'll be making a right turn here pretty soon. Still at 2,000 feet, 170 knots. Stand by for right turn. In 3, 2, 1. Turning right, heading 065.
Right behind you on that turn, dude. It's perfect.
I see that, dude. Look at that sync. Excellent sync. Peanut, however. Dun dun dun.
Peanut AFK. Yeah, because I think he said he was AFK, right?
Yeah. But at 170 knots, like, he'll be able to catch up if he goes full power.
Apparently, I turned faster.
All right, oh, yeah.
I'm leveling off, but you're right below me. Oh shit.
Yeah, you got way more surface area on your sails there. Weird. Why did I stop at this heading? Oh, because I'm meeting the path again. Okay. So I'm just a little bit left of course, so it countered and turned me more right. He has the Payne Stewart airplane. Oh my gosh. Oh, low lead. So, interesting story. Do you guys know about the Payne Stewart story? So Payne Stewart was a great golfer, one of the best golfers the United States has ever seen. And
We have somebody new, Nuke Star.
who's that?
Behind us, Nuke Star.
Oh yeah.
We got yeah.
Super low altitude, but I'm gonna put him on the list of people to add. Just Nuke Star. Alright. I do that every now and then. I just make a list of people who seem to be interested in the group stuff. So, Peanut, yeah. Oh, I get it. He says Peanut's in the Payne Stewart plane, so he's like just on autopilot. We gotta send F-16s down to follow him. So, if you guys aren't familiar with Payne Stewart was one of the greatest golfers in the US PGA team, and he was from Orlando, as some of them are. And growing up, I played golf a lot. My father played golf, and he sent me and my sisters to golf camp. Well, Payne Stewart actually came to our golf camp one time and gave us pointers on how to swing better and just how to be better people and better golfers. And great guy. He chartered a flight one time from Orlando to a tournament, and the airplane was at cruise altitude and lost compression. So this Learjet or whatever equipment it was, I don't remember exactly what the equipment was, but it had a catastrophic decompression, and the flight crew and PAX all lost consciousness immediately. And the hypoxia caused death shortly thereafter. So the airplane was ghosting.
I remember. I think I know what you're talking about. I watched the video on it. Yeah, the plane just kept flying until it ran out of fuel and went down.
And that was it. And the whole time they were like, do we shoot down this airplane? It has a national athlete in it. You know, what would... it was back and forth about, do we shoot it down? It's safe to shoot it down now, etc., etc. But when it did run out of fuel, it ran out of fuel over an unpopulated area. But yeah, I have a personal connection to that story because he did come teach us golf at one point. He was also one of the few golfers that still wore the knickers. You know what I mean? It was like the capris of the golf course. They kind of were up to the top of the socks, and he wore the socks over the pants.
I know what you're talking about, like the poofy capris.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of kept that style going, which is the more traditional Scottish style of golf.
Yeah,
golf
it
wear.
was. Yep, it was Scottish. Yeah, like I'm not a golf expert, but I remember looking that up sometime like a while back. It's like, why do they have pants like that? Like, yeah, it looks interesting.
It was a style.
It's like I remember seeing the Spice Girls wearing pants like that.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like the parachute pants of the 1600s.
Parachute pants. Yeah, there you go. That's that's a perfect label. I need 50 pairs of parachute pants. All right, I'm kind of ahead of you guys. I'm gonna pull that throttle back a little. Actually, I'm holding 165, 166, 2000. Still at 065.
Guys, for the sake of argument and
Oh.
my time for sleep, do you care if we just fly over this one too?
No, like let's just fly. Let's continue to fly it over.
All right.
We don't have to land. But there's I can see there's an airport ahead of us about probably 20, 30 miles maybe.
Yeah, we're about in the middle of the leg of this part.
Hey, you guys behave
I have enjoyed flying this airframe though. It's been a lot of fun.
Right? Peanut or Low Lead says he's headed to bed. I'm not far behind you, buddy. Believe me. Believe me. In fact, don't be upset if I say we should land at this airport and then call it after that.
Nah, I wouldn't be upset.
Alright. I'm gonna reduce power.
Which way does the runway go on this airport?
So it's like 10 degrees left. So 055.
That's our runway heading.
Yeah, maybe 050, yeah, I'd say.
All right, I'm gonna hold 2,000 until I get some sort of visual.
Yeah, we'll head 050 once we get in line.
Nah, man, I love doing these group flights. Like last night, I did a group flight in the MFSS channel or Discord that was it was all A320s pretty much, and we just did like an hour and a half flight.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was cool. It was awesome. It was a bunch of us. It was like probably like maybe 10 or 12.
Especially if you're doing VATSIM. Are you a VATSIM kind of guy?
Oh yeah, I do VATSIM.
Yeah, that definitely adds to the realism.
Seeing other people and that brings all these other simulators together. It's just it's great. I got the model matching thing going so I can see their liveries and all that.
Nice. I'm an aspiring VATSIM controller. It takes a long time to get into the group, but oh, that reminds me. Actually, that my next training is on the 17th in 4 days. Okay.
All right,
Well, I may or may not have ended up in the ocean, so.
I see the runway ahead of me, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my flaps here.
Loled says he put a picture in the Discord of what our plane looks like for him. So we'll have to take a look at that after this. Peanut, welcome back.
Welcome back. I just see ocean.
Yeah. No props moving at all yellow. Yeah, we were, Peanut, we were making some Payne Stewart references. Rest his soul. Alright, and we're gonna land at this next field, and I think we're gonna call it at that, just because I have to work in the morning.
Okay.
Runway in sight too. It's probably like about a heading 060.
060. This is boss money, right?
Yep, boss money. Yep. I'm coming in for a final right now.
This ocean water is very glassy.
Once I'm lined up with the runway here.
Is it flat?
Yeah, I can't really see where it is. I'm going down to 100 feet. Just for fun.
Do it. Yeah, the altitude reporting isn't always correct because it shows you at. Oh, that's below my level. Okay, so you're 85 feet below.
Actually, runway heading will be 039 040 runway heading 040.
Loled says good night, guys. Thanks for the flight. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Loled.
Oh man, there's palm trees and stuff. Look at that. Coming down, runway
Good
9
night,
or
bud.
runway 5, I think. This is heading 040 is your runway heading. I'm bringing her down.
So I need to go right, of course. We're gonna put her in heading mode. 040 reciprocal 120. No, 130 really. You're probably super good at reciprocals now.
I'm turning off the runway. What do you mean? You saying me?
Peanut with his R.
Oh. Yeah.
You roll your R's. All right. I'm gonna watch you guys come in.
I'm way too high up. Kind of cheated to get over here.
Alright, I see you guys there. Still in heading mode. Turning left. Alright, autopilot's off. Flaps down to the second notch, which is full flaps. Props at max RPM. Put a little power in because we've still got our flaps, gears down. Put some nose down trim.
You're definitely looking a little high, so.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm so high right now.
You're high as fuck.
The good news is the Baron has this like little thing in the windshield by the compass. It's actually pretty good for aligning your approach.
For bearing?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not a crosshair, but it's a good little reference.
Oh, as far as like center line, making sure your center wheel is, your front wheel is like.
More like glide slope, like the top of the bar kind of thing. Top of that little box. Alright, 0 power. Let's get her to tell me it's a stall.
I see you coming in, I see your lights.
Stall.
I just hate how like the AI traffic, you can't see their landing lights and stuff anymore.
Stall.
It's just really
Stall.
stupid.
Oh yeah.
Because that doesn't work for VATSIM now too. Like if you get on VATSIM and you fly at night, you can't see like the other traffic. You can't see their navigation lights or anything, strobe lights or beacon or anything. So it just takes away from the realism. So I usually
Yeah.
nighttime I'll just flip it to daytime so I can see them, and then I'll switch it back to night once I get to like cruise or something.
It is very interesting how only the AI stuff shows up like that. I will say.
And like there was like some fix posted about it where you have to edit all these system config files, and I did that, and it didn't work.
That's
So
a
whatever.
nightmare.
But all my other liveries work. Like I can see other planes if they use the liveries I have. Like it all works, you know. So whatever.
Alright,
We did it,
so,
guys. We had a great little session.
while I'm here, friend request accepted, low lead. Dan has accepted my friend request. Alright, I'm gonna add some friends here while we're talking about it. So we've got these friends here. Viva LAAKSH 6. Viva Lakash 6. Send. Invitation sent. Alright, now we have Nando, her 20. Send. Invitation sent. Then we have Nuke Star. Send. Invitation sent. Okay, so we sent invitations to everybody that we saw in the group flight there. And we're on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the engines here. Alright, the engines are off. Props are at minimum. Avionics, beacon. Guys, this has been really fun.
Oh, it's been good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I had a
Alright.
good flight. I had a good flight, and I flew a plane I haven't flown in a long time, and I handled it well. Yay!
Kudos.
I kept up with you all. I slowed down and made it. Made it
Social
work.
Friends 11, thanks for watching. After we tune out here, we're gonna do a raid on somebody else's channel. There's got to be somebody else on. And you guys that were in the flight, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I wish I could have gone for that last airport.
Will there be another one tomorrow, maybe, or another kind of
Yeah,
boost?
actually tomorrow night I can go longer because I don't have to work the next day. So I'll put something on the calendar on the website. Genuinesim.com is the website.